ladies and gentlemen, gents, without further ado, we are, as you know it, back with another one. Today is the same continuance of what we were doing. We finally got the front end on. We got the wheels. Both wheels are on. Everything's torqued down in the front. Juan did his little eyeball alignment, which looks like, you know that guy from the Billy and Anderson movies? You know what I'm talking about? The guy whose eyes are like...
It looks good to me.
Yeah, that's it. But no, it looks good for now. Obviously, we're just trying to move the car. This way, we could kind of make it mobile and then turn it around and start on the rear subframe, which we do need to drop today so that we can actually change all the bushings. So if you have an E36 and you want your thing to feel tight and right,
come again?
Change the bushings in the back. And the front, we're probably gonna throw the fenders on now, and then that way we could cut them so that they're ready for the overfenders. And yeah, so we're just kind of making moves. Yeah, let's show you the front end.
It's dangerous.
Okay. The shop's a little shop. The garage is a little.
Oh God! Oh. You see in the camera, I almost died. I almost died.
Listen, the only thing I will say is we got BCs. Obviously, you've seen in the other video. The car is low. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Look at the jack, please. Like, look at how low this thing is. For the love of God. Yeah. So we're gonna need to go up a little bit, but it looks sick. The only issue, and it's light. It's super light. The car is super light. I was definitely expecting that. I was expecting that thing to come up off the ground. No,
it's slammed.
Yeah, and we don't even have the rears in yet, but obviously because we're gonna drop the rear subframe, we're not doing any of that yet. But it's gonna be awesome. Okay, dude.
Oh God.
And there goes the shop.
That's the part that we're cutting.
No, man, look at the little tab in the back. There you go. How's she look? How's she look? How's she look? Huh?
Not bad at all.
It's not bad.
Just as low as your other your vert.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. The fitment's pretty good. I mean, we're gonna cut all this right here anyway at the arch, but I think it looks pretty good. The alignment honestly doesn't look bad, dude. Good job. Look at that thing. From the top, honestly, that might be perfect. What do you think?
Eyeball alignment, and I'm half blind.
That is very true. All right, the moment of truth. What are we thinking? How do we look? Oh my God. Damn. I think Juan might know what he's doing.
That's me guesstimating, ladies and gents.
Thing looks mint. And now once we cut that, it should be pretty sick. Awesome.
That's actually pretty straight. Surprise. Fiberglass.
Yes.
Fitment
Labs. Fitment Labs.
Yeah, we're gonna be white boys. Literally, figuratively, everything. You know what I mean? We gotta cut so we could go. Is it to go wider, or what's the whole reason for the cut?
So this way you could fit. We're gonna put a spacer here just because this wheel, when at full lock, hits the control arm. So it's gonna have a 1-inch spacer, meaning that we need to cut this out so that when this sticks out, it's not just sticking past the fender and it doesn't look stupid. And this way we have overfenders for it.
There we go.
There you go.
With that being said, we're gonna cut right here, maybe a little bit higher, a few inches.
So this hold on, just so you can show the people. This thing came broken. Just so you guys know, the tip of it came. It's fiberglass. I mean, it's to be expected. I guess we could just repair that, but it has a little chip over there. And yeah.
Remember, boys, every inch matters.
Every inch matters. So the only thing I like about, well, not the only thing, but the thing I like about these, it has this little lip which goes right behind the plastics, so it doesn't look bad, right? Did you see this lip?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah. I mean, the fitment's pretty good. Hold it like probably like there. Try
That's how it roughly look at the top.
Yeah. So essentially, it'll be that, and I think it's 45 millimeter. Like I said, I don't know if I'm lying to you guys. I probably am, but I think it's 45 mil, and this is without the spacer. It looks pretty good. Obviously, you can see the amount of space we have, so I think we should be able to fit a spacer. It looks sick, or change the wheels up, which maybe might be a surprise for later. But what are we thinking?
18x0 offset.
All right,
13 inches
Jesus. Juan already kind of marked it up. He the fender itself already has a Juan, what would you call that?
I mean, it kind of bevels out, so I'm pretty much going right as soon as it bevels out. I'm cutting right at the line, maybe a hair to the top of it. Nothing crazy. Small little cuts and then go from there.
There we go. And now Juan's gonna go back to cutting. What are we thinking?
Not bad.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once we get everything aligned, put the wheels on, put the spacers on, I think if we need to, we can make other cuts. Ugh. Use a little grinder wheel.
Yeah.
Little whatever. But yeah, it looks good. I hate these things. Just a little side note.
Makes life easier. He hates them.
Yeah.
I don't.
They're terrible. How far are we from the? Okay. Seems like we got.
Yeah, we could fit some 20s in here.
We could probably. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we probably could. Honestly, we're pretty close. It's pretty perfect. The thing is with the front fenders, you have a lot of leeway with how high you go. So regardless, obviously, because it's a little bit off of the actual frame of the car, you could cut this realistically up to here if you wanted to. And I mean, there's really no benefit of that, but because the frame would hit the wheel anyway, but you could. The rears are not like that. You have the actual span of this thing coming up, so you can only go up like to a certain height, but same thing because this actually pops out by itself. This is just the frame of the car. The setup, we could just, oh my, look at that scratch. But yeah, we're gonna just cut that like this. So, dude, the rear of this thing looks terrible. My God. Oh my God.
This thing got studs. It got studs to make life
terrible.
easier.
Terrible.
And he still struggles.
Listen, can I just tell you something? Huh? That I've been waiting for this moment. You know what? So, you remember how in the last video you were recording the same angle? And remember how I told you like I'm balding, it looks terrible? Huh? Right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Ain't no way.
I figured I was already balding, so I'm like, listen, we can just make it happen, you know? Looks good, no? Don't it doesn't look good? I was waiting for you to come over today. I'm like, I gotta show you my haircut. Yeah.
So he doesn't believe in hand tools.
This is not a power tool. I'm not considering this a power
This is
tool.
how he puts on his tires.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're done with this side, and now we're gonna move on to the other side, do the same exact thing. Juan's gonna cut that, and we're gonna continue cutting and move on to the rear. Hey, you can scratch the paint, bud. Good job. Look at you go. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Just look at you.
You made me mess up.
Got nervous, dude.
I'm not built for the cameras.
No, it looks. Look. I mean, you really can't mark it wrong. There you go. Perfect. Mark, you're doing great. All right. Put a little smiley face. Yeah. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. And perfecto. Now we have a guideline. Now that Juan has actually cut the fender, what we could do is get to grinding on it so that it's obviously not sharp, because sharp and wheels don't ever mix. The thing is, because Juan knows everything, this is the grinding wheel, and he's saying it's gonna be too rough, which he is right, so he's not wrong. But that's why you have one of these. So this is what's called a flat disc.
Look at
This is
that.
called a flat disc. The shout out to Nils, because I didn't even know these things existed. Essentially what this is just a bunch of little sandpapers. I don't know if you can see it, like little sandpapers. Yeah, so it's just layers of sandpaper put together, and then it just makes a disc. And this way, it's not as abrasive as this thing, and you could you could blend with this, and then you could just, if you have rough edges where you need to smooth and blend metal, that's when you use the grinding wheel. And then for now, we'll use this thing. So yeah. Nice and smooth. The reason I actually bought that was for the doors. Feels good though. Can't wait till this thing cuts my wheels right off. Tires right off. First lap. No, it feels good. Mint. Mint. Essentially that's all up. So now we need an extension. And then
Whoa, what do we got going on here?
me doing work unlike you.
Oh my God, that's the first time ever.
You know what we need though? We need an 8.
I'm here for moral support.
Yeah, I know. Look how rusty this thing is, please, for the love of God. Devin, this is a shout out to you, Devin. If you're watching this video, you screwed us, Devin. The fronts didn't even have calipers. The fronts don't have calipers, Devin.
At least the rears
fronts
got calipers.
Yeah, the rears have calipers, and the freaking calipers are busted in the back. So, shout out to you, Devin.
Devin, you know what? No, I'm with you. You put Bluetooth calipers. Fire.
Bluetooth calipers.
2025, baby. Bluetooth everything.
2025.
Yeah, it's kind of rough under here.
Listen, if you are doing this, obviously we're taking the rear bumper off so that we could cut the rear. It's a lot of steps, and these bumpers are not like easily put on, just like every other car, because they're German, and I guess they just make everything a lot harder for everyone. But yeah. So after about like 900 steps, there's 4 giant 13 bolts that go inside, and that's probably still not it. Oh, I think it is. Hold on. All right. And
Jeez.
there you go. Finally, we did it. So now you can see from here, this is obviously gonna stay. So we're just gonna follow this. It's gonna cut like this, and it's gonna go under this, over here, across, and then hopefully we should be done. And then that way, when you're looking in here, we're gonna get rid of all this stuff, get rid of this, get rid of the battery tray area, and then move the battery probably to somewhere over there once the cage is done. And yeah, we're gonna make moves. So Juan's gonna get to cutting. Good. Okay. So listen, this is us kind of finishing where we're at right now. I know I said at the beginning of the video that we're gonna cut the rear end and all that, whatnot. But when you have a baby, it's not easy, and obviously we're not in a shop, we're in a garage, so any kind of cutting the baby does not like, and if the baby doesn't sleep, that means none of us sleeps, and if none of us sleeps, none of us are happy. So on that note, we did turn the car around, and it was a fun experience. I wish you guys could have seen it because we were outside, and my driveway is kind of a hill. It's icy. It was fun. I fell. Juan had a good time. But yeah, so we got up to the point of getting ready to cut, and we actually started cutting this piece right here, which is the tub for the rear wheel, and we cut that, and the spare wheel well is getting cut, but we had to stop where we were. But as far as that goes, it's gonna be nice. This is gonna be all gone, and probably gonna have to bang this thing out of here, just because the cage is gonna need to come in here. The cage is gonna come to these points. Then there's gonna be a brace that goes across. And if you watch the other videos, it's because we're gonna get a Formula Drift spec cage, and yeah. So hopefully next week we could get all that done. There's one more door that we still need to do, so I can't wait for that. And then hopefully we're done with the cutting, because I'm pretty sure I don't have to say that I'm sick of it, because I know Juan's sick of it. But once we're done with that, we can actually start on the wiring, which is the next giant challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my haircut, because I know Juan did, and that's that. Oh, and if you did notice the haircut, it's because you stayed and watched till the halfway, whatever, to the end. So shout out to you. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you. Please, I appreciate you. And yeah, so as always, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all the other good stuff. Am I forgetting anything?
No.
And I'll see you on the next one.